Okay, so this without doubt is the most claustrophobic climb I've ever done. So if you're not a fan of tight spaces and you get real claustrophobia, probably not worth you watching this video because it's going to make you very uncomfortable. Not a great fan of enclosed spaces, and even I'm like, yeesh, Aloy, you're getting really in a pickle there. It's just very, very narrow gaps. I make it look easy, but this took ages to sort of figure out. This gnarly staircase was the easy part. The ladder, you've got to push into the left as you're climbing it, left again, and then right again, and you get up to this bit. And then you're in the thick of it because you're underneath the big dome. Just to clarify, we're on this platform here, which is, well, there's Plainsong, and we're towards the Tornek end, and this is overgrown with vines and plants and that sort of thing. And I wondered at first if there was any green shine on here. Turns out no. I flew on and landed on to start with just to search the top area, and then I thought, it's probably able to climb up there. But this is an interesting circumstance where I feel like I could probably get up here given enough time, but it's been over an hour and I still haven't got up here. You can get to the center. That's easy enough. It's this really thin, and it is thin, grass that's keeping me out. It's just about everywhere with a few noticeable exceptions. It does sort of like give way to gaps like that where you can see into it, but you can't travel through it. So the camera goes through, but Aloy does not. I'll show you what that means. Means there's another layer. You can see that just if I tilt the camera up, there's another layer up there. It's this sort of insulation ring that's stopping me from. You can see them everywhere. They're just texture that's just in the way, and it's an actual barrier that disappears when you put the camera a certain way. And it's just stopping me from gaining an access, even when I do get like further up. And I've gone a few ways now, and so far these areas here seem the most promising because this gives way to a little bit of gap. And I'm doing something that I don't usually do in videos, which is rolling, but it's just sometimes easier to get to areas. See where I'm going with that. But this wall stopping me from going up and over, and it's so close. We're so close to getting out here because we are here. You can see through there, and that's where we're trying to get to on top of here. Now, in order to do that, there are some holes in this area, like down here you can climb through, and there's another area further on and to the left there that you can get through, and they're all underneath. So I'm starting to wonder, using these like metal pillars that go down and under to the left, but there's so much stuff and I keep banging my head and there's no way to like get around that. Yeah, there we go again. Saved it. So I'm starting to think that like these sort of pathways, now I've done some of this before, and the right hand side is less promising than the left, but at first I thought, oh, sorry it's late, I should go to bed soon. But first I thought I could use like metal pathways to get certain areas. That's really that I want to get on that area there. Now to do that, if I climbed up, yes, I could get to a certain point, but I have got to this area before, and then you can use this to skirt along, and then that vine on the left there stops me from getting any further, because I can climb up to this one where this black metal panel with the button there, you can get to there and then get on top of that, but then that vine stops me from getting where I need to go. Which, alright, so then I'm thinking like use the right hand side here to get underneath, but there's so many vines and it's way too hard. The left hand side is a bit better, as you've seen, but again it stops you with the vines and with that invisible wall. So I'm wondering if I should go right again and... Oh, come on, Aloy. No. No. How did you slide out of that one? Please. There we go. Trying to explain here. So, and focus on where I'm going and direct my character. It's a lot going on. Sorry about that. It's been so long since I've done a full climb of this, like, skill level. This is right on par with the radar dishes in the first game. It was... That one was hard, but not impossible. This one, I think, will be the same. There we go. Hard, but not impossible. So that leads up. Can we use it to go back down? That's where I want to go. Yep. Yep. That green grass again. Alright. See, you can get inside this area here. That's easy enough. But maybe if I use this bridge that's collapsed. Is it too low though? Is it too low? If I go on the highest point, which is there, can I make it... It's just not enough space to pull myself up there. This would work, maybe, if we could get somehow to here. We could go along and, I don't know, could we use that to launch ourselves? There's no real place to go after that. There's not enough. Well, these have rungs, as I know, but I still don't think I could get up there. Just don't think that's doable from that angle. Doesn't leave me a lot of choices, I have to say.
Didn't stick the landing.
No, I did not. Try to open the glider again. Some people say, well, you know, you could go automatic on the glider and just have it open. It doesn't work with the climbing. And it's just honestly more annoying than not. Sorry, pig. Wrong place. Wrong time. Since the land gods get real annoyed about, like, you killing machines in front of them, and I wondered how they'd be with wildlife as well, so guess we'll see. Obviously, like, in case of rare dialogue, I tried attacking one of these things. It just shrugs it off any attack. Very thick hide. No one says anything either when you do it, which is a
Easy,
shame. I
White.
was...
It'll be dark out soon.
Oh, come on, me. Come on. This one, again, it's one of those ones where I think it is possible. It's doable. I'm just not seeing the pattern. And you could say, yeah, you've been out of the game for a while. You haven't done a climb like this. And why climb when you can fly? Well, I like the challenge. And I honestly miss doing this. Well, this one's... The last few have been very tricky. Haven't exactly picked the best ones to do, maybe, but it's life without a little bit of risk. There we go. Alright, so I've been in this place before, and I tried to get on top of this tree here, as high up as I can. The idea being I get on a metal structure, go round, and then through this gap up here. Going from this metal across to that one would be difficult, but not impossible, and then using the plant we can get through. Not hard, but getting on top of this tree, yes, that is hard. Just out of reach. And she does that climb animation and you think, oh, maybe this time. But no. Can always sort of see where the trees stop being trees. It goes quite high. There. That's the cutoff point at the Y intersection. If we can make it there, we can go back to the original plan. It's that section just out of my reach, but that's not to say we can't use an external platform. All we'd need to do... Can't get to there. And originally I tried to use this vine as well to get up to here, which I managed. And then I thought, oh, easy transition across and up. Not so much. Because as soon as you get to here, you're faced with this impossible jump because the vine goes in. So you've got to go sort of duck, go out, go round, go up. So then I thought using this, we could transition across to there, which I did. And then I realized I couldn't go any further because I landed here, and that's blocking my path. So I can't even transition onto that one. I thought that would be a nice transition up to there, which in turn could lead me to maybe there or using the vine, but again, this is in the way. It's just too much vine. I've never liked vines. In this, they're a necessary evil, but I've never ever liked vines. They always get in the way. This one is very nasty. Hello? You saw that, right? She gripped onto something on the left. Okay. Alright, okay. Not the worst. Now the worst. Yeah. It's alright, I saved it this time. I did wonder about that, because that sticks out quite a lot. From there, Ooh, not much to be done there. The problem is, as per usual, everything's a slippy surface on the metal. The vines are the only thing that you can get purchase on, except for when metal's like this, where it's like sticking out. Except the higher up you go, the less of this you get. So it's just real annoying. This is going to be my last video today. I can't do any more after this. I'm annoyed today because I lost some rare dialogue, and as much as I try to reclaim it and load previous checkpoints, you won't say it, which I find incredibly annoying. I might have to go back a chapter and re-trigger everything that happened that led up to that point, because I think it was just a random event that happened due to like the quests that I did in a certain order, and sadly, as I was uploading it, I got a notification that it was too my I had too much stuff on my save file. Basically, my videos are taking up too much space, and it can't record anything else because there's too many videos. Which, damn. You know, just, I don't expect that to happen. And yeah, I've recorded a lot recently and I've not released it because of New Year. So that's, oh, this is new. Hello. So that's what's taken up my space, is all of that. What about this then? Can we sneak in underneath? Can we? I don't think we can. Once again, the vines are in the way. I want to get in there. This, like, area.
And now I'm out.
Okay. This one might work. It's just too cramped in there. Look, it's, even if I could get her in there, I think I could in certain areas. It just does not want to compute because of the vines. And we've got the board of hatred here stopping me from going anywhere. Oh, it's just the only way to get through that is underneath it, and there's only one way underneath by all accounts, and even that isn't great. Yeah, I can skirt underneath with this, and then yeah, the original car. Need to get up here. No, 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 no. She's being pushed. I had to hold her back there. She's being pushed like nothing you would believe. Right, I'm in here. But I can't get down there, which is where I want to be. Alright, just get up here, please. We'll take the long way round. Okay. Again with the vines. Can we get in under there? To the left now. This way. Yeah, no. No, she's being pushed. Show you if I can what I want to do. In here is what I wanted to do, but again she's being pushed, And this gets nothing but flatter and flatter. But eventually it gives way to this area, which is just leads straight on. This is where I'm trying to get to. Even if I could just get underneath that somehow, it would work. But it's just too tight. It's too tight to squeeze. There's no crawl mechanic. I can't make it. It's right there. Middle of the grid again.
A rush of air.
Okay. Last attempts, really. So yeah, I lost that footage, but I'm wondering if it's worth leaving it at this point. I need to finish and film the end of this particular playthrough, and at the same time after that I've got to collect all the rare dialogue. There's quite a lot of rare dialogue to gather, to be fair, still. And then the real test starts when I start the game again on New Game Plus Plus, because that now I have more of an idea of how I want to structure my videos, whereas originally I had a plan. And that was to play through the entire campaign, not engage anyone in conversation that wasn't absolutely necessary, and then see what the rare dialogue was like at the end. But as it turns out, everyone pretty much follows the script, so even if you miss dialogue, they will still talk about things that have happened. Even if it's got rare, character development, like certainly after Val dies, the mood changes in Command, but not so much if you haven't engaged people by that point. They will almost rewind the clock a bit for you and talk about stuff past in almost a jovial manner. Something I did notice on the playthroughs was can't replicate it. Something I did notice was if you there wasn't much change in people's responses on if you're firm with them, if you're mindful, if you speak from the heart. The only difference is their tone. It's not what they say, it's how they say it. If you really bring the thunder down and just talk to them quite aggressively, especially Aaron's a real one for this. If you talk to him quite aggressively and always use the fist and say, I'm saving the world, he gets so hurt. His voice, there's pain in there. There's real pain in there. So he gets quite upset with the way you speak to him, which I find very interesting. But yeah, sadly, nope. All right, one more, and that's it. I have to end it after this because there's no way. Such a tangled mess of metal, and I'm sure there's a way of getting up here. It's another one for another time. Like I said, I was flying around, I was trying to re-trigger this rare dialogue event, and I thought, that's probably worth a climb, that would work, right? To a certain point, yes. Then no. This ladder is always good. I love these things. They existed in the first game and allowed me to climb buildings that I shouldn't have been able to climb, really. Too far. Oh. That's what I'm working on now. I got a new build on... Oh, hello. Bad jump. Reminds me of Destiny sometimes, these jumps. Now the new control system on Aloy. Like, if you knock something, it can launch you where you don't want to go. That was very much a Destiny trait. If you get a jump wrong at that, it launches you back or launches you forward. It's something that I want to try on another climb where it launches me in the right direction instead of the wrong one, where you basically achieving a higher jump. I guess I would know I did it unless I was trying to very deliberately doing it and watching out for it. I'm tired now. Now I am tired. Come on. Certainly very tight in here. I think that's as close as I'm gonna get, and that's pretty close. What I could try, and this might be the final move that I make, is gliding out to the right there and trying to catch on this. I don't think I have the height. I might end up on this one. Nope. Oh, come on. Not even gonna let me fly up there? Sorry, Hog. Wrong place, wrong time. It's a shame because there are so many holes in this platform. There's one there for sure. There's one there. And there's a couple up top on the right. Of course, without the holes in the platform, you get this, which is... Hello? There's a supply box up there. No? And a data point. Well, I always appreciate those. What's this one say? About marriage? Wow, that's incredibly sad. Wow, that's so sad. easy enough. Guessing more of a tilt on this one. I was gonna say I'm guessing it's the same, but actually there's a bit more of a tilt on this one. There we go. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. It's just a question of climbing up here. Using the cracks to gain purchase. There's one. There it is. Come on, me. There it is. I mean, the top of this one is either this or that. And I could get there easy peasy, but let's go for the other one, hey? There's that weird backwards jump when you're forced into that momentum. There, to there, to there, to there, to there, to there, then up to there, or maybe along there, up there, and across. Might be worth going right across the side of that, just to make my life a little bit easier. Hey, music, you're not helping. A little bit afraid because I'm pushing forwards, and if I land there and walk off, it's just straight down. That's what I'm worried about. But honestly, once I land on that one, it's a short trip across to that one. Then we're on the rim, and then we all go up. Not the hardest of jumps, this one. Just a little bit treacherous in one place. Yep. Guess who mastered the weapon wheel jumps? This guy. If he was right, it does make things a little bit easier. This is interesting. I got stuck on the inside. Interesting. And dope. A fitting end. Oh wow, the Plowhorn was like, someone fell, I will come and help. I will plow their body into the ground. Bet they would as well. Nearly. On both accounts. Nearly. This one's the one. Probably the most interesting climb I've had in a while, just because it's very claustrophobic. I think, honestly, like, this area is the most likely area for me to get into through the holes. But, again, it's hard to know how to get there. I think if I did get to that one on the outside, I could possibly do the same trick and walk up it with the menu open. But there again, I'd have to get there somehow, and it just doesn't want to work for me. The underneath look promising, but that's too far in. Come on, me, I gotta go to bed. It's getting late. At least everything's done. Everything's filmed. There's a lot of things uploading right now, most of them private, so I can release them at will. So I will have free space for this video, which is good, because it needs space. If I there, I didn't even consider that. This is weird, where you just walk up a vertical slope with the weapon wheel open. Right, let's try one more time for the marbles of all. Nope.
This easy?
Yeah. I need to be facing the right way before I make that final jump. But now we know. Now we know. It's possible to get to there using that tool. So okay. Oh, come on, me. Why is she not crouching because I'm not having a bow. That's something that I will say. When you got the spear out, you can't crouch as much as you want to. But I'm pressing the button. Nothing happening. Boom. Down she goes. A little bit more. A little bit more. There we go. Interesting. Gotta have a clear view of where we're going when we get to the top. Get up here. And then we want to go there, really? In here. I don't see it working, to be honest. Because even if we get in there, we'd have to walk along there, go round and up. I don't think it will work. That's me. Yeah, it's just too high. We could go in there, but that's again too far and too low. It's an interesting one, but no. Pulling it back. There are limits to this as well. Like, she won't climb vertical surfaces. It has to be at a little bit of an angle. Or out of bounds and at a bit of an angle. It's a nice tool to use when you're not sure how to get somewhere. And I'm using a similar tool, snagging on the edge of this, because I'm basically putting her in a position where she can't reach. It's against the wall and the platform. Her feet find purchase, even though they shouldn't, because the gap is too small. Her feet find purchase in between the gap. In the in-between gap, she shouldn't find purchase there, but she does. Because of that, it allows me to go a little bit higher and higher. Like here would be a nice place. I can do that and climb to there. That's quite nice. Sneeze really badly if I'm not careful. If I do, I apologize. Claustrophobia. Glad I put a claustrophobia warning at the start of this. Because, boy howdy do you need it. Going underneath the green. To an extent. Ow. I just smacked myself in the mouth and the microphone. That hurt. Why did I do it? My chin was itchy. Did I remember my microphone was on my chin? No. Was that a clever move? No. What about here? Can we use the climbing mechanism to squeeze through that gap? Maybe. Just maybe. Can use it to climb along the surface. Nope. Oh, 1 health.
Ow. Ugh.
Yeah. Don't get pissy with me because I fell out. Interesting idea. Not well executed, I will admit. The only other place that would work would be here. In this collapsed bit. Using a push-off system, I can make it onto that one and then up through that crack there. It would require quite a bit of timing. By the push-off system, I mean the one where she climbs a wall and pushes off to fling herself at another wall. That's what I mean by push-off system. This one, I believe I don't have to... Oh, come on, me. Come on, me. Come on. I'm tired, you can tell. Alright, well, first of all, let's kill you. Wrong place, wrong time, Sonny. Alright. Who else wants some? That's right, none of you. None of you want some. Trust me, you don't. Let's see. So, backwards walk up this. And then we get on this one. And go underneath almost the whole thing. So we're pushing off that onto that. We might not even need to do that. If I can get up there somehow. This is the main node. I did get on that one before. It didn't help me, but now we have a plan of sorts. That's still our best option. This one. Here it is. Doesn't go all the way, you see. It gets stuck here. But maybe we don't have to go all the way. Just need to get to a position where we can get to that transition. Last time I went right, and this looked favorable, but it's just too narrow up there. Even if you can get on there, which I think I did, it's still too narrow to get to where I want to go. However, nope. Interesting idea. Interesting idea. All we'd need to do is find a rung that goes almost the whole way. We wouldn't even have to see, last time I was at the vista point, this tower. Huh. All I'd need is a surface that's curved enough to go all the way to the top, so I'm wondering, can I use that same logic to the tower over there? It wouldn't be that hard, I don't think. Fox spawn.
I can.
videos saying it's nearly over, but oh my god, we're gonna make it. Because now we have the vine. And we know we have the vine, don't we? Yes, we do. Come on, come on, come on. Ah! I'm losing it. I'm losing it. I'm not kidding. I'm losing it. Ah, I think I've lost it. Ah! I lost it. I think it's possible with that jump, you know, Will. Because that vine goes all the way to the top. We just need to get on the outside there and then trace it in. Waiting for that crunch of her feet. There it is. Oh. Gotta make sure every weapon that I'm on is this so she can crouch jump. Oh, 40 seconds, I'm not gonna make it, so I'll say thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you again in the next video. Really hope you enjoyed this one. Gonna try and use this mechanic a little bit more in the future, but only after all other options have been exhausted, just because I think I can do better on my own without it. It is a bit of a crutch. It's not easy, mind. Oh, good luck in my next video.